Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. So today we are going to learn the basic of drawing in SolidWorks. In SolidWorks Drawing, you can create many types of view layout from any 3D parts. Okay, for example, we have the orthographic projection, isometric drawing, dimetric, trimetric, sectioning, bill of material, and much more. And we will see how we are going to define the title block for our sheet of paper, the angle of projection for the orthography, the annotation, scale, dimension, and much more in this video. Before we start using the SolidWorks drawing, we need a 3D part first, okay? So all of you, please pause this video and create this simple 3D parts, okay? Once you have done, okay, save your part and close the part document. Now open SolidWorks and click on this new document and select drawing, okay? So click OK. And here, it will ask you the standard sheet size, okay? So we have plenty of option over here. Just scroll down and select A4 NC landscape. Okay, so for MEE132 engineering drawing, this is the standard sheet size that we will use. Okay, A4 NC landscape. Click OK over here, and there you go. Okay, so for now, just close this option over here. Okay, and basically this is the standard sheets of A4 NC landscape. Okay, at the bottom over here we have the standard provided title block. However, we are not going to use this title block. Instead, we will make our own title block, okay, which is much simpler compared to this one. Now, when we do stuff related to the title block, we need to do it in sheet format. To enter this sheet format, simply right-click over here on this sheet and select Edit Sheet Format. Now, you know that you are in the sheet format when you have this icon over here, which indicates that you are in the sheet format. Also, that this line turns black and this title block is blue. Now we are going to create our own title block. Okay, so first let's delete this title block. Okay, so just highlight the title block and hit delete button on your keyboard. Okay, so now you have already deleted the title block. So now zoom out your paper. Okay, just like this. Okay, right over here. Okay, so we are going to create the title block outside the sheet first. Okay, which is over here. Okay. And then we are going to move it inside later on. Okay, so we are going to create the title block over here. Okay, so not here, not here, not here, but over here. Okay, so let's create the title block. Okay, so to create the title block is as simple as sketching. Okay, so all you have to do is just click sketch and choose this rectangle. Okay, so create a rectangle. Okay, so make sure you create your rectangle over here. Okay, so create a rectangle with a dimension of 100 times 50 millimeters. Okay, so click OK and click Smart Dimension and put the dimension. Right. Okay. So for example, we have over here 100. Okay. And 50 over here. Right. Okay. So now you can zoom in your title block. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, okay, select line and draw 4 lines inside this box. Okay. So over here, okay, 1 line. Okay, click escape and click the line again. Okay, right. So try to avoid, the center of the rectangle. Okay, which is just over here. Okay, so try to avoid this one. Okay, so the 3rd line and the 4th line. Okay. Now create additional vertical line over here. Okay, also try to avoid this center of this line. Okay, so over here. Right, there you go. Okay, so now let's put the dimension for this line. Okay, so I'm going to put the dimension. Okay, so here and here. Okay, which is 40. Over here is 30. This one will be 20. And the last one will be 5, and this one will be 55. Okay, now we have already completed the title block. Okay, so as you can see, it is much simpler compared to the previous one. So let's move this inside the sheet. Okay, so all you have to do is just highlight your title block. Okay, and then click on this move entities. Okay, So make sure the parameters is from 2, okay, and click on this corner, okay, and move to the corner inside of your sheet paper, okay, so over here, okay, so this one, okay, right, there you go, okay. So now we have the title block inside the sheet of paper, okay. So now we are going to put some annotation inside this box, okay. So let me zoom to fit this this layout, okay. So we are going to put some annotation inside this box, okay. So all you have to do, okay, just click this annotation and select notes, okay. So you will see that there is a rectangle box moving around your cursor, okay. So all you have to do is just put the cursor inside your first title block over here, okay. So right there, okay. And now put the the name as a name, okay. So Dr. WMS, right, okay. So for this name and also this double dot, okay, you just highlight this one and choose 9, okay, as for the font size, okay, right. So click OK and there you go, okay. So you have your first annotation, okay. So do the rest, okay, just like what I'm going to do, okay. So click note, okay, so put right over here, okay. So this one will be your student ID, okay, right. So I'm going to input 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay. So same as previous, highlight this one and choose 9, okay. So click OK, and another one over here, okay. So this one will be your class, okay. So I'm going to input J but again on page, okay. So highlight this one and select 9, okay. So this one will be remain as 13 font size, okay. So just click OK. Now we have another one over here, okay. So this one will be the drawing title, okay. So I'm going to input example 1, okay, right. So this one 9, okay, right. So click OK. So now we have these two small box over here, okay. We are going to use 9 font, the font size, okay. So for the first box, okay, it will be the scale, okay. So the scale, right. So I'm going to input 1 2, okay. So highlight all of this and select 9, okay. Click OK. Okay, now you have your annotation for this box, okay, right. So now we have another one over here, okay. So here we write sheet 1 of 1, okay, right. Okay, so highlight this and choose 9, okay. Just rearrange this, okay, right. Okay, so now we have already completed your title block, okay. So now once you have finished, okay, so just click on this icon and click on this icon and you have already exit the sheet format, okay. So now we are going to proceed with the drawing, okay. And by the way, okay, edit sheet format, you can always modify your title over here, okay, by just double clicking the annotation, okay, right. So just hit OK. So exit this one, okay, right. So now we are going to proceed with the drawing, okay. So right here, okay. So before we insert an orthographic projection, we need to determine the angle of projection for this drawing, okay. So this need to be done before we do the drawing, okay. So in order to do that, so just right click over here, this sheet 1, okay. So right click and then choose properties, okay. So choose properties. So here you will see an option to rename your sheet, okay. So to change the scale over here and the type of projection, okay. So we have first angle and we have third angle, okay. So I'm going to stick with the third angle projection, okay. So just hit apply change if you make any changes, or cancel if you didn't make any changes, okay. So just apply. So at this moment, okay, the type of projection for this document is the third angle projection, okay. So now, okay, in order to insert the drawing for the 3D part that you have created and saved previously, okay, so just click on this view layout, okay, and you can use either standard tree view or this model view. Okay, so we are going to try this standard tree view first. Okay, so click over here and click browse and select 3D parts, the 3D parts file that you have saved, okay, previously. Okay, so mine will be on this desktop over here. Okay, so click open, and eventually you will have 3 drawings appear on your sheet. Okay, so in 3D, I mean in the third angle projection with a scale of 1, 2. Okay, right. So this front view, okay, is the parent drawing. Okay, so everything that you change here will affect these 2 drawing. Okay, so on this left side, okay, so basically we have this parameter, this tree over here, okay, which represent drawing 1 is this parent drawing. Drawing view 2 will be the top view, and drawing view 3 will be the side view. Okay, so now, okay, if I click on this parent drawing, okay, so on the left side, okay, it will appear basically the parameters that you can change for this drawing. Okay, so over here we have the orientation. Okay, we have the display style. Okay, so we often use the hidden line visible, okay, which is this one. Okay, right. Okay, so as you guys can notice, okay, so if I choose hidden line visible, okay, you will notice that it will affect other views. Okay, so this top view and also side view will have this hidden line. Okay, why? Okay, because I choose this parent drawing. Okay, right. Now let's revert back. Okay, so revert back. Okay, so let's say I click on this view. Okay, this view over here, this side view. Okay, so and then I just click on this view, and then for the display style, okay, I hit on this hidden line visible. Okay, so if you guys notice, okay, only this view changed. Okay, so the front view and also the top view, it didn't change. Okay, so it is important, okay, if you want to change something on the whole drawing, okay, use the parent drawing. Okay, so okay, so let's revert back. Okay, so click on this parent drawing. Okay, so I'm going to click the display style, which is hidden line visible. Okay, so which is the one that we already learned, okay, previously in the technical drawing. So so here you can also change the scale. Okay, so for example, okay, now we are in the middle of 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 scale 2. Okay, so for example, I'm going to change this scale. Okay, so click over here and then use custom scale. Okay, so use custom scale, and you can choose any scales that you want. Okay, for example, 1, 1. Okay, so I think this one is too big, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to choose 2, 1, 5. Okay, so 1, 5 is is much smaller. 1, 2 is 1, 2 is not big enough. Okay, so I'm going to use my user defined. Okay, so in order to use that, just scroll upward and click on this user defined. Okay, and you can modify the scale, okay, according to your needs. Okay, so I'm going to use 2, 3. Okay, so I think that will be nice. Okay, perfect. So you can move this view to whatever position that you want. Okay, so like this. Okay, right. So this is how you use the standard tree views. Okay, so now you have this tree view. Now you are done. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the second method, okay, which is this model view. Okay, so just hit OK over here. Okay, I'm going to delete all of this. Okay, so just click and hit delete on your keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to show you the second method, okay, which is the model view. Okay, this one right over here. Okay, so just click this model view and search for the 3D file that you save. Okay, the same one. Okay, just click open, and instead of a drawing, okay, a box appear on your cursor. Okay, so this is the parent drawing to be. Okay, so all you have to do is just click over here and the drawing will appear. Okay, right, and you're still not finished. Okay, so if you move your cursor to the right side, you will see there is a side view automatically generated. Okay, so you can move your cursor to the top, okay, in order to get a top view. Okay, this side view for the left side view, okay, and also for the bottom, okay, which is for the bottom view. Okay, So all I need is a side view and also top view. Okay, so just move this cursor to the right side, okay, and then click OK over here, and another one will be top view. Okay, so this is the only view that I need. Okay, right. Now still we are not finished yet. Okay, so if you move your cursor diagonally, a 3D isometric view will be generated. Okay, so you can diagonal at whatever position that you want. Okay, whatever direction. Okay, so right. Okay, so just let's click over here, and there you go. Okay, now click OK. Right, so now you have your 3 view with this isometric drawing. Okay, so let's reposition this view over here. Okay, and this one. Right. Okay, however, okay, for this 3D view, okay, I do not recommend you to project the view from a parent drawing because it's only limited to isometric. Okay, so in some cases, okay, we need to put it on trimetric or dimetric view. Okay, so it's better if the 3D view is on its own. Okay, so in order to do that, okay, so first let's delete this one. Okay, so just click this model view. Okay, and then select this the same 3D part. Okay, so just double click over here. Okay, and just hit this isometric icon over here. Okay, so this is the isometric. Okay, so just hit this isometric icon over here, and then place on your sheet. Okay, so using this style, okay, you can change the 3D view either on isometric, dimetric, or trimetric by clicking this option. Okay, so if you want trimetric, just click this one and you will see that your 3D view changed to trimetric. If you want dimetric, okay, just hit dimetric and you will have your dimetric 3D view. Okay, so I'm going to stick with the isometric, so just click this one. Okay, right. Now all you have to do is just change the scale and style, okay, for this one and also this 3D view. Okay, so remember, okay, use this parent drawing. Okay, so so select display style, hidden, align, visible. Okay, and for the scale, I'm going to use custom scale of like the previous one, okay, which is 2, 3. Okay, right. Okay, so don't forget, okay, this 3D view. Okay, so because now it is on its own, okay, it's not depend on this parent drawing. Okay, so we need to to change the scales and also the display style over here. Okay, so just click on this 3D drawing. Right, okay. For the display style, okay, you can choose whatever style that you want, okay, even the 3D view. Okay, but I'm going to stick with this this normal view. Okay, so hidden line, it is unnecessary, okay, for the isometric view. Okay, so and then for the scale, I'm going to use like the parent drawing scale, which is 2, 3. Sorry, you just hit OK and you have your 3D view over here. Okay, so since you are using the scale of 2, 3, okay, don't forget to change the scale on your title block over here. Okay, so remember we have the scale over here. Okay, so previously is 1, 2. Okay, so you need to change the scale, okay, on the title block. Okay, so how? Okay, so just right click over here, okay, edit sheet format. Okay, and double click over here and change this 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so click OK over here and click this exit sheet format and you are done. Okay, right. Now the last part will be the dimensioning. Okay, so dimensioning in SolidWorks Drawing is very easy to perform. Okay, so all you have to do is just click on this annotation, okay, and click Smart Dimension, and just make the dimension on the side that you want, just like the one that you have learned previously. Okay, so right. Okay, so in this drawing, okay, I'm going to start with this parent drawing. Okay, so hit over here. Okay, so when you use dimensioning in this drawing document, you will notice there is a 2 semicircle over here. Okay, so that is a recommended space to put the dimension. Okay, so I often use this to ensure the neatness in dimensioning. Okay, so it's basically sort the dimension for you. Okay, right. So just click this dimension, this icon semicircle, okay, the bottom one. Okay, right, and you will have your dimension. Okay, so now let me finish with this dimensioning. Okay, so I'm going to choose okay, so like this one. if you feel that the dimension is too big, okay, you can always change the font size. Okay, so in order to do that, okay, so go to this setting over here, okay, and then select this document properties, okay, and then select dimension, okay, and you can change the font over here. Okay, so the current size is 13. Okay, so I'm going to choose 10. Okay, so just hit OK and OK over here, and you will see that the dimension now become smaller. Okay, so that is how, if you want to change the size for your dimensioning. I think that will be the lesson for this video. Okay, so for this isometric view, you don't have to include the dimension. Okay, so only put dimension for your orthographic projection over here. Okay, so now you have completed the basic lesson, okay, for SolidWorks drawing. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.